Mr. Armando Speaker, welcome to our debates today. Our motion today is this House believes that regrets mergers and acquisition within the technological industry. Then, we as a negative or opposition team believe that this motion is false. And in this debate, I will bring two arguments. The first is mergers and acquisition can generate a lot of creative idea and improve technological skills. And second, mergers and acquisition can make a lot of advantage to the company and can reduce the risk impact to the company. But first, I want to rebut the first and second argument that already bring by the first speaker from affirmative team. She said mergers and acquisition bring harm and unjustified, and the first point she said, selling our privacy data to the advertise. For this case, Mr. Emmanuel Speaker, we must be already know that Google and others have high security system on their application or merchant, and if we have a data leak, the percentage that will happen is very minimum. And also, the company will immediately fix and be responsible soon if that case it happens. Also, in my opinion, it's not selling to the advertise, but they are more intended to help us in finding information about thing or something that we want to have or we want to buy in another application to the advertise, which use the tag system like on YouTube and also in Instagram. So if we type something in our private chat, it will detect by the system that is tagged to the advertise or to the other application. Then the second is they just want to increase their income and more victims will fall into this harm impact. I think it is part of, I think, Mr. Emmanuel Speaker, this is the part of their job inside the company, because this is their activity to get paid or to get salary from the company. That's why not only that's why not only the mergers company, every single company try to get the profit as much as possible they can in order to keep their company keep alive and make prosper their workers. And because of that, their job too, it will make users easier than when use their application or merchant. And and also for the point that will make victim for this fall into this harm impact, I think the first speaker from affirmative team doesn't clear deliver about this point, and I will about this point. And then but I think it's very wrong, Mr. Emmanuel Speaker. I think it will get more advantage to the user and also the company that I will deliver later in my arguments. And then the second argument is merge and acquisition will take away company freedom. The first is create imbalance power in war of marketing. I think every single company wants their industry or wants their company always stand and not die or not bankrupt. So they want to eliminate their competitors in order to keep their company safe. Based on me, this is the risk when we enter into the war of marketing. We must to think how do we keep our company alive in any way, as long as it doesn't violate the rules that have been set by our country and also by this world. For example, if we look now, Facebook, both and Instagram and others application, and if we look, it doesn't affect or disrupt anything in manufacture such as marketing in the world, people that use this application, economy in the world, but it actually make progress and development in the world and in the market and in making creative spectacular smart idea for the company and our generation in collaboration or selling methods. And the last is have to pay more workers and more hours for workers to create something new. It means, Mr. Emmanuel Speaker, if there are two companies doing a mergers or just one of them is doing acquisition, the employment of job to the workers will very open to the people and have to pay more workers. Yes, of course, the company who hire a lot of workers must have something that they want to fulfill the request from the customer, like update and others, and also take care of their products. But they can make a lot of profit from mergers and acquisition system because the effort expanded is in accordance within the result they get, and if will make the workers and also it will make the workers continue to be and innovate in creating ideas or create something that new that can improve the content inside that merchant. So and also it will get appreciated from the company, and it will motivate the other workers to get appreciated from the company. So, Mr. and Ms. Speaker, welcome to our status quo. My status quo right now is enough because, as we can see, many of company in the world do this way or doing a merge or an acquisition. For the example, like Google, both YouTube and other website in November 6, 2006, and the effect that we feel right now is more easy access to access our account, easy to search in any platform, and not harm to the people. And other example, and not harm to the people. And another example is Facebook and Facebook company who bought Instagram and WhatsApp, like I said before. It just bring advantage to the user by increasing the safety, which give a link accounts to the to the other platforms, and many company else which doing this way. So like I said before, it just brings more benefits to the users. Because of that, our stand is clear. That's why we don't regret merger and acquisition in the technological industry, because it can create a lot of benefit to everyone, including customer and companies. So welcome to our arguments. Our first argument, like I said before, if we do mergers and acquisition, of course there are many factors that can be mainly selling goods and also creative idea that can improve the skill of workers and also increase the popularity of content of the merchant or other things that are sold in technological as such as Facebook and WhatsApp, Tesla and Twitter that can hone the skill of workers in the technological industry to always update, improve and development so that they can produce skilled and creative people in the technological field, like making more sophisticated system, robots, it's easy to reach, can be used anytime, high protect, helping and entertaining human life. And also the creative idea which can generate is improve the content, promote modernity in enterprise system in company and merchant. Third, create synergy, and last is create something which can help humans. And the second argument is mergers and acquisition have many profitable which can get and reduce the risk impact to the company. So the company who will do merger and acquisition will get many profitable than other company which not do it. The following below are some of advantage of companies conducting mergers and acquisition. First is growth or diversification. So the company will provide opportunities to get more profit, because not only control one product, and it will make a rapid growth both inside stock market, and the company has no risk about new products. The second is increased funds. Company that have merged with other companies that have high liquidity will lead to an increase in the company borrowing power and decrease in financial liabilities. And the last is reduce the risk. The risk will be reduced if the company dealing with certain fields is down or even goes bankrupt. The company will not really sink because there is not only one line in their business. For the example, that can reduce the risk is prevent of lacks of ideas, increasing of the capital, tax loss, and last is too much or too lack of employer. So as we conclude, mergers and acquisition, we don't regret the mergers and acquisition because it will bring more advantage to the companies and also to the users, and not bring unjustified to the other company, but it will bring more competitors in the world of marketing. So because of that, we oppose this motion.